Well, hello, brothers and sisters. Messenger, Christopher, Spirit World X on YouTube. The Most Highs, the very real and authentic Most Highs, chosen one, here in October of 2024. And of course, here to give all of you brothers and sisters another opportunity to realize how it is you are certainly being triangulated and redirected away from the truth by individuals who would rather put on a show for you to influence you to believe that they are children of the Most High. Now, I don't want to say God, but I will say children of the Most High division of our three-divisional conscious and creation trinity. Okay, I'll explain more of that very shortly. But over the past few years, I have been attempting to expose all of the individuals who are a part of the great deception that has been initiated by the false individuals who run the false Christ church. You know, the individuals who, of course, fund the transgenerational teaching that your Lord is a European. The individuals who've been funding your total psychosocial, geopolitical, economic, and religious, whether that be Christianity or Islam, reality model. Okay, these individuals. I, of course, want to show you a picture here of another individual who is presently involved. He's a content creator that you could view on YouTube, much like the other content creators who want to appear as if they are on the side of spiritual people. So that they can influence your viewing. Once they do that, they have an opportunity to garnish your spiritual energy, your perception. Okay, remember, your Bible, although it was created by the Gentiles, it was influenced by the melanated people, the melanated men who were in position thousands of years ago to maintain the survival model of the yang. You have yang and yin, of course. The Jews would carry the yang, co-creative, Christ-conscious, electromagnetic, seven sensory field of perception and nine-dimensional conscious awareness. And of course, this was taken away from them by those within. This was taken away from us by those within our frequency collective, our perception, seven sensory perception collective, for the purpose of dominating and redirecting the power of our conscious potential, our electromagnetic manifest potential. Of course, at which time we lost true connection to our authentic Trinity, which, of course, I am going to very soon help you to totally, fully understand. And we began to serve Baal, and we began to serve other created gods, and we began blood sacrifices of our children. That would be animals, because we can't have children. We are an immortal, reincarnating, interdimensional, very powerful electromagnetic field of perception. And of course, we have a high and low vibrational aspect to this yang, co-creative Christ conscious field of perception. And of course, this field exists behind our melanated bodies. Okay? That means from here to Africa, you are an infinite being, and you are separate from your bodies. Your bodies do not define you because you are the co-creator of them. Okay, and I'll get into more of that very shortly. The other day, getting away from how Egypt fell and how the African continent was dominated by or claimed as booty by individuals that we, of course, have come to know as the Romans and the Greeks and European Greeks and Gentiles, to say the least, who do not reincarnate as we do. They have the finite existence, pre-programmed existence, and we'll talk about that more very soon. So bear with me. This is going to get extremely deep, okay? Well, what I want to show you now that we are here in Babylon and and of course, since January of 2021, our redemption process you've been alerted to our redemption process by me, the chosen one, Christopher, Spirit World X on YouTube. That's what you want to tell all your friends when they want to get the truth on what's about to go down. And of course, the great deception that has arisen as a result of the great fear of loss of your support over the past few hundred years here in America. Your psychosocial, geopolitical, economic, and religious support. These individuals have certainly began to do everything they can to redirect millions and millions and millions of people, silencing them by, of course, cutting their channels. Of course, my channel, of course, has been hit. All of the views on my videos have been downgraded to just about zero. So when you look at my videos, it appears as if one person has watched a video that I put up six months ago, or two people have watched a video that I put up 3 years ago. Meanwhile, I have 166 subscribers that I guess when they decided they were going to manipulate my channel, at the time I had 166 subscribers. These individuals truly didn't know what I was up to. But when they found out what I was up to, of course, they controlled the algorithms so that all of my videos only, no matter how many people watch my videos, the videos that I do upload will only show 1 view, 2 views. And this is how they control the traffic, of course. And you would be that traffic, you know. It's like when you want to stay in business, you have to be able to attract traffic. So, and if you want to remain in business, you have to know how, you have to create a strategy to maintain that traffic and also build up more traffic, okay? So this is what these individuals decided to do when they realized what I was truly up to here on the Worldwide Paradigm Shift Show, which, of course, you are being presented with an audio version of the Book of Life, Light, and Dark Forces, the Book of You. And boy, is it about to get, oh my Lord, crazy. So stay with me. Bear with me. This is going to be fun. Get yourselves in the right frame of mind, because these people do not want to lose hold of you, and they do not want to lose control of your false reality narrative. Now, speaking of false reality narratives, the individuals who control this false reality narrative, this where our psychosocial conditions are fabricated, and of course, whether we be a part of a religion like Christianity, Islam, all of the religions that we are presently aligned with have been fabricated. Of course, as I said, the Gentiles who created the present Bible which contains the Old Testament and the New Testament Bibles, these individuals have done everything they can to knowing that after slavery and integration into this society, they had a huge population of Jews, and knowing there were many hundreds of thousands of spiritual people all over the world, in third world countries, these individuals decided they were going to fashion the Bible, all of the scriptures, and many of the things that a lot of you individuals hold fast to, like slave obey your slave master. And for instance, that's just one tiny example, one very, very small example of the huge deception that is within your texts. So what they did was they wanted to fashion your scripture so as to draw your attention and your perception so that you would have no problem with maintaining your own destruction by participating in the psycho-socioeconomic, geopolitical, and religious processes that make up the foundation of your present false reality narrative. Okay. And of course, it is a reality narrative that is totally maintained by a third eye, blind eye. Okay. You got your right eye, you got your left eye that the Bible mentioned about the Bible. Okay. So the left eye's the third eye, blind eye. And of course, the individuals who are a part of the melanated race, who have decided to go along with the creation of these mind control programs that maintain the direction of spirit beings all over the world. These individuals were the first third eye blind. If they could be third eye blind, they can't be third eye blind because actually they are third eye open. They are of the Yang conscious collective. But these people decided to choose a low vibrational field of perception. And this is where the scripture that talks about your light eye, your light eye, your dark eye, this is where that scripture came into play. Okay, as a result of the individuals who put the Bible together, knowing the condition of the very fractured Yang Christ or Yang co-creative Christ conscious frequency that exists within the flesh, the ferromagnetic bloodstream of the melanated people across the world. Okay? And that is why that scripture was written. Okay. But it doesn't give you any understanding. I mean, you don't gain any understanding of your right eye, how that applies to your strength, your inner strength, and how your left eye applies to your inner weakness. You don't have any understanding of that because the individuals who put the Bible together have put the Bible together to maintain a disconnection, to maintain you being disconnected from your very authentic Trinity, not the one that you read about in the Bible. That God and that Trinity is totally false. It's just as false as the false Christ narrative that you've been aligned with for hundreds of years here in America. Believe me, it's false. I'm going to prove it very soon. So stay with me and tell everyone you know that the very real Most High, the highest division of conscious power in the universe, is certainly here to give you an opportunity to once again align with your truth. That would be for you, my melanated nuclear family across the world, whether you are in the degenerate first world or you're in the degenerate third world. Okay? This opportunity is coming through me and no one else. Not Farrakhan, T.D. Jakes, Geno Jennings, or any other individual you might ascribe to being righteous. None of it's true. It's all fake. As a matter of fact, you have many of these individuals on YouTube who are content creators claiming that they are honest and they wouldn't lie and they don't lie and they want the best for you. And how can any of that be possible, that they don't lie and, they want the best for you when they don't know how to tell the truth? Because how can you know how to tell the truth when your identity narrative isn't even real? Okay? Your identity narrative is not even real. So how can you tell the truth about something? You people are, unfortunately, you're living subterranean existences, mentally. Okay? Your outlook on reality has been created by individuals who are inverted in perception. They have five sensory perception, and they have three-dimensional conscious awareness. They do not have the interdimensional conscious awareness that they've disconnected you from, that they've disconnected you, the Jew, from. Okay? They don't have it. So, but they do have the power to continue providing to you everything that you believe you need to survive your ego and your false identity narrative. Whereas you're literally burning down your house while you're claiming to be that would be God's creation, literally burning down your house. Don't mind my fingernails. I've been doing some work with oil and stuff. But these individuals are literally, you've been influenced by these individuals to burn down your house and not even have the capacity to acknowledge that you're burning down your house, because you have no connection to who you really are. You have no connection to your authentic Trinity. You only have a connection to what is not even real. And of course, this ability was given to the individuals who have taught you all that you know about yourself, about your reality, because of the reality of the fact that they have been pre-programmed, okay, to long ago come out of your mind and your body. You all know, you Jews know, that all the Gentile races came out of your mind and body. And by the way, side note, all of you individuals who might look down on my choice of music, sometimes I like a little heavy metal and sometimes I like rock. Well, in the melanated community, you go, well, come on, man, he's corny. He likes rock music. Well, see, this is stands as a testament to what I was just saying a moment ago. You have no awareness of who you are or where you are or what surrounds you. And you can only lie to yourself and everyone around you because of that disconnection from who you are, where you are, and how everything around you is working right now. Do you know that the Europeans that have created this beautiful music came out of your flesh? Do you know that their minds also came out of your minds? Remember, they are low vibrational, electrochemical, automated reflections of who you are. Mr. Living, surviving in a box, having no awareness of what's really going on, but wanting to influence all the women around you to believe that you know where you are and what's going on, you simple-minded bastards. Oh, my. The things that you don't know. Well, you continue living in your box, and I'm going to continue rocking with AC/DC whenever I choose to. I'm just, I because I know that very soon we're going to get out of the underworld. I no longer listen to the song, I'm on a highway to hell. Certainly, I'm on a highway to the most unbelievable experiences that I've ever had. And I want you to also stay with me so that you can remain in the with under the same conditions, okay, of transformation. So what I want to do now is I want to show you a video that I've been viewing recently, and it's a video of an individual. Let me get this guy's name up here. Okay, this individual, wait a minute, I can't do that, so I'm going to do this. You see the individual there? The man on top. Okay, his video is thumbnailed, God Children, Spiritual Warfare. They're not going to believe you. Now, in this video, this individual, he, of course, opens his video with, I want every one of you to know that, chosen one, God, I want you to know, chosen ones, that, when you're going through spiritual warfare, that, the people around you are going to think you're crazy and they're going to want to put you in a nut house. And, because, the spiritual warfare is meant for you to go through it. And I understand that, I don't have a problem with that at all. This individual goes on to proceeds to tell me about, and you, other chosen individuals, about how it is when he was going through spiritual warfare. Him go through spiritual warfare? What spiritual warfare have you went through? Because you, a spirit, have no awareness of who you are. And it's because of the reality that you are comfortable and confident in the lies you've been told about who you are and where you are and what your value is. Okay? So you haven't went through spiritual warfare. I want you to know that, coward. And I want you to know that I realize and acknowledge your deception, coward. Okay? And I want to tell the brothers and sisters that are viewing your video how it is you are in place to maintain the redirection of the flow of traffic on the internet that is coming to the chosen one. Okay? And the very real, authentic, very real and authentic Most High. Not the one you read about in the Bible, the very real and authentic Most High that doesn't have a desire to rape women and molest children and all these things that we find the church certainly has free reign to do whenever they wish. Yeah. Now, I'm talking about the very real and authentic Trinity and Christ consciousness narrative that was pre-programmed for the melanated race existing in these present low vibrational avatars since time immemorial. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, back to you. In this video, this gentleman, what he mentions is, as he's talking about his experience with spiritual warfare and how he was attempting to let people know that what he was going through, and as he's talking, you'll see by watching his video, he goes on to say that, the Masons, the Masonic order, they were doing witchcraft on him, and these Masonic orders were sending out people to attack him, and most people, he said, would be dead, chosen ones. He says most people would be dead. They'd commit suicide. They'd end up in a nut house or, wrapped up in a straitjacket. And what I want you, brothers and sisters, to know is this, okay? When these individuals come onto YouTube and they are presenting themselves as a follower of the Most High, I'm not going to say, as a follower of God, what I want you to know is that the Masonic order controls your false Trinity narrative and your false Christ narrative. In other words, this God that you people are claiming to have so much faith in, all right? This power that is not a man, that does not sit on a physical throne, only answers you and will come to your aid because of the fact that its consciousness is connected to your consciousness interdimensionally. All right? And you are here totally electromagnetically misaligned from your standard electromagnetic Christ conscious conversion, and it is necessary for you to be rebalanced back to that electromagnetic standard. This is the only reason why I got healing as a child in the name of Jesus Christ. Okay? But now I want all of you individuals who've been aligned with the false Christ church to realize that your days of receiving answers and blessings are over. Over. Okay? Planting seeds of material wealth and hoping and praying for good health and greater material wealth or greater finances, those days are over. I am here as a result of the rebalancing process being achieved. And of course, that was through the negative pressure that I, myself, and the system, the Masonic order who controls the false Christ church, who controls your food, your electricity, all of your religions, even the media. This is why the media is controlled. This is why in Hollywood, everyone's running around giving signals and signs and, covering their eyes up and, putting upside down stars on their forehead. This is why these people do this, because it's all controlled by the Masonic order. The Arabs, the Arab nations that, of course, were the first to enslave the Israelites out of the melanated, low vibrational in perception communities that that we once existed in Africa. Okay, I'll explain that all to you fully, so you'll have a total understanding of what's going on. So, don't believe when these people come on here saying, brothers and sisters, you have to stay faithful to God, and you have to stay faithful. No, those days are over. The rebalancing has taken place. The Europeans' time is over, just as the Bible actually said. The days of the Gentiles are short. Okay? Now, of course, I want all of you Gentiles to know that you're not the original, because you're not the reason why you had to come out so slighted in your perception. And it wasn't your fault that you, of course, were pre-programmed to exist in the condition that you do exist. The actual reality of the root of your problem is the low vibrational perception of individuals within the melanated community right now. And of course, these individuals, I understand those of you who are just citizens of the European and Arab and Indian societies, you're not aware of the reality that those who are in the place of control of all of the processes that maintain your survival, they're aware, especially in the Arab countries, they're aware, fully aware, okay, of the reality that these individuals, these melanated men and women who would rather not take care of this planet, who would rather do as they willst. These individuals are fully in awareness of who the true, if you will, Gentile is, okay? The truest Gentile exists in the melanated race, unseen, with low vibrational electromagnetic potential. And they are desiring in the media right now to hold on to your minds, to hold on to your power. Because holding on to your power means that the whole cabal can survive and continue going on until the earth is destroyed, until all the animals are brought to extinction. We're going to go so deep very soon. In the next few videos, you people aren't going to know what to do with yourselves, because you're going to know that it's over. So I want you to please watch this gentleman's video, and you'll have an opportunity to see how it is the system that wants to maintain directing the traffic on YouTube and social media, how it is these individuals will always use so-called spiritual content creators to draw you into a very meticulously weaved web, okay, that exists by audio video feed. Okay, he is going to this gentleman I just showed you. Okay, he's going to tell you in his video that the Masonic Order sent they were doing black magic on him and trying to destroy him. And there he is there, so you can get another look at who he is. Please look at this clown. And so you are not taken by his bullshit, okay? The thumbnail says, God children, spiritual warfare. They're not going to believe you. And his name is Chosen Spiritual, okay? So in his video, what he does is he explains to the chosen ones that while he was going through his warfare, the most that God allowed him to first deal with the prophets. And get this. And then the Most High, after he went through that phase of getting knowledge from the prophets, then he went to New Breed on YouTube, a content creator, claiming to be an Israelite. Hello. Listen, all of these narratives are controlled by the Masonic Order. Okay? Your money's controlled by the Masonic Order. Your educational system is controlled by the Masonic Order. This individual attempting to influence you to believe he is part of the chosen collective is controlled by the Masonic Order. And this is how he has the ability to go on there and talk about the Masons in such a bold way, as if he can't be touched. Yeah, well, he can do that just like all the rest of these individuals, because they work for the Masonic Order. And they're working right now very hard to redirect traffic, as I said, away from your very real opportunity to get on board to this wonderful, amazing life that I know and am very well connected to. Okay? The life with the Most High, the very real Most High. So, pay attention and don't go to sleep, because it's about to go down. And to all of you out there in the False Christ Church, all of you black men and women who want to continue flying your flag and all this craziness, and all of you individuals who, of course, want to continue maintaining your delusional reality, carry on, because I'm going to crush all of your dreams very shortly with the real, very real and authentic Most High's help. The High Council of the Order of the Crystal Keys. You have a crystal bloodstream, right? All of you individuals, I got a couple things to say, by the way, before I go. I hear a lot of these individuals who are who work for the Masonic Order, who work for the Third Eye Blind system, attempting to direct you away from astrology and tarot cards and, crystals and all of you people. Well, I got a few things to say. You individuals in the church who talk about, and TD Jakes, you mentioned a magnet ain't going to get you nothing. Well, you have a ferromagnetic bloodstream, sir. You also have a magnetic thought process. And that magnetic thought process allows you to reap, okay? Your thoughts, they're magnetic, so they sow. Okay? And by the magnetic attraction, you reap. You understand that, sir? Okay, so let's go on to you individuals talking about, I had the crystals and, I had everything that you would need. And I thought I was on the right track and, the devil was pulling me in. Well, you individuals don't mind having faith in a diamond being a girl's best friend, do you? The diamonds, you might as well say it's a crystal, right? You have so much faith in that crystal that you will literally go in debt for 20 years to pay for it, just so that you can end up with a woman that has no awareness of who she is or you are, so she can't love you. Ain't that some snake? Okay, so you individuals talking about tarot cards and, astrology. Do you realize that you celebrate your birthday and you don't even have it's impossible for you to be born, okay? We'll get into more of that later, but do you realize you celebrate your birthday? And if someone doesn't get you a birthday present or acknowledge your birthday, you get so brokenhearted, don't you? Your birthdays are based in the astrological charts. Are you aware of that? See, you all must come out of the box that you live in. I want to draw you out of that box and bring you the truth in regards to who you are, who you aren't, what's valuable, what isn't valuable. Also, one other thing, and this is very serious. You individuals who believe that, oh, if he puts a tobacco leaf in his mouth, he couldn't be of the Most High, that he's destroying himself. No, I'm actually not. I'm actually not doing anything to myself. And what I want you to consider is this. You are literally a part of the most diabolical survival model that ever existed on this planet. You are literally cannibalizing your own creation. When I say creation, I can supplement that word with your own children. You are destroying all the animals on this planet so that you could get protein. Do I look like I need protein? And I eat veggies. I'm a vegan. You people are the most diabolical scumbags on this planet. Yeah, yes, you are. And you're attempting to influence everyone to believe that, well, if we can't give him an opportunity if he's going to do that. Listen, what you are a part of is soon to be destroyed. Your deception over the people will soon be no more. Whether or not you people join me in the advancing of our authentic survival model or not in this redemption process, you are soon to be gone, okay? Soon to be gone. All of your deception and your, oh, I'm worried about myself, baby. I ain't worried about nothing else but myself. Your self-righteousness will soon be gone, all right? Mark my words. And again, to get back to what I was saying to all my haters, continue, for your days are numbered, to carry on in the way that you have. Thank you for joining me. The Most High, the very real Most High, authentic division of our electrochemical magnetic trinity. Thanks you for joining me. And I'll be back. Tell everyone to tune in. We're about to go lift off.